Listen closely. This message is not for the ordinary. It is for the chosen. If you are here, it is because your soul has already whispered the truth to you. You are different. You feel it in your bones, in your heart, in your spirit. The world does not see you as they see others because you are not like others. You are set apart, called by a force greater than yourself, guided by the unseen. But being chosen is not an easy path. It is one of trials, transformation, and ultimate triumph. Even in your lowest moments, when the weight of your mission feels unbearable, you must remember, when a chosen one cries, something powerful is happening. The universe is shifting, the soul is expanding, the divine is realigning your path. This is not weakness, this is sacred alchemy. And when the storm passes, you will rise stronger, wiser, and closer to your true purpose. The pain you feel is not random, it is initiation. Every tear you shed is a testament to the depth of your calling. The world has tried to silence you, dim your light, make you doubt who you are. But deep down, you have always known the truth. You are here for something greater. That ache in your soul, that feeling of being out of place in a world that seems asleep, it is because you were never meant to conform. You were meant to awaken. You were meant to break cycles, to shatter illusions, to stand as a beacon for those still lost in the fog of deception. And though the road ahead may be filled with trials, know this: every struggle, every setback, every dark night of the soul is forging you into the warrior you were born to be. You have been tested, yes. You have been broken, abandoned, misunderstood. But do you not see? These were not punishments, they were preparations. The universe does not put this weight upon the weak. It is the strong, the resilient, the divinely chosen who must endure the fire. And you have endured. You have walked through shadows and emerged with the wisdom of lifetimes. You have faced storms that would have destroyed others, yet you still stand. That is not by accident. You are here, in this moment, because your spirit refuses to be extinguished. And now, the time has come. No more shrinking, no more doubting, no more playing small. The world is waiting for you to rise, and rise you shall. You have never fit in, have you? From childhood you sensed something more, a destiny beyond the mundane. You see what others ignore, feel what they suppress, and carry a wisdom that does not match your years. You have been tested in ways that break ordinary people, yet here you stand, unshaken. Your intuition is sharp, your dreams prophetic, your energy magnetic. People are drawn to you, yet they do not understand you. The world tries to break you, yet you keep rising. You attract resistance because you are light in a realm of shadows. The chosen ones are not meant to follow the masses. They are meant to lead, to awaken, to rebuild. If you have ever questioned why your journey is so difficult, it is because diamonds are forged under pressure, and your soul is one of the rarest. Your mind operates on a different frequency. While others seek comfort in illusions, you seek truth, no matter how raw, how unsettling, how life-altering it may be. You do not simply accept what is given to you. You question, you unravel, you see beyond. This is why people misunderstand you, why you may have felt isolated even in a crowded room. You have the heart of a warrior and the soul of a sage, but the world is not kind to those who refuse to conform. They sense your power, even if they do not fully comprehend it. Some will admire you, others will resent you, and many will fear you because you are proof that something more exists, and that terrifies those who have built their lives upon illusion. But you must understand, your difference is not a curse, it is your greatest gift. The very things that have made your journey difficult are the same things that make you unstoppable. The pain, the solitude, the feeling of being misunderstood, these are not signs of weakness, but confirmation of your strength. You are not here to blend in, to be accepted, to live an ordinary life. You are here to break barriers, to challenge systems, to awaken sleeping souls. That is why you have been given a spirit that refuses to settle. That is why your heart yearns for something greater. That is why the universe has tested you time and time again, because only those who can endure the trials of the chosen can fulfill the mission of the chosen. And now, it is time to fully embrace who you are. There are moments when the burden feels unbearable. The loneliness of your path, the spiritual warfare, the unseen battles you fight daily, it is enough to bring even the strongest to their knees. And so, you cry. But do not mistake this for defeat, for when a chosen one sheds tears, something profound occurs. Your tears are not weakness. They are a release, a cleansing, a transformation. They carry the weight of lifetimes, the remnants of past pain, the echoes of battles fought. In unseen realms, the divine watches as you surrender, not to failure, but to the next evolution of your being. Each tear purges illusions, breaks old chains, and prepares you for the next stage of your awakening. And when the crying ends, you emerge not as the person you were, but as the warrior you were always meant to be. Understand this, your pain is sacred. The universe allows the chosen ones to feel deeply because they are the vessels of transformation. The suffering you endure is not only for yourself, it is for those you are destined to lead, to heal, to awaken. Every wound you carry is a lesson, a blueprint for those who will one day look to you for guidance. Your empathy is not a curse, it is a gift. You feel what others suppress. You see what others refuse to acknowledge. And because of this, the weight is heavier. But remember, you were built for this. You were given a heart that breaks because you are meant to mend others. You were given trials because you are meant to show the way through them. You were given battles because you are meant to teach victory. And though the journey feels lonely, you are never truly alone. The divine walks with you, strengthening you in ways unseen. Your ancestors, your guides, the forces of light, they all surround you, lifting you when you can no longer lift yourself. Every tear you shed is counted, every cry heard. And in the silence that follows, something shifts. The pain turns into power, the wounds turn into wisdom, the heartbreak turns into unshakable faith. So cry if you must. Let it out. But never forget that when the tears dry, you will rise, not broken, not defeated, but reborn. Because that is what a chosen one does, again and again. In your moments of sorrow, something awakens. Your tears do not drown you, they baptize you in the fire of renewal. After every breakdown, there is a breakthrough. What once weighed you down becomes the very force that lifts you higher. You begin to see the truth more clearly, the illusions of the world, the distractions of the unawakened, the falsehoods you once believed. You no longer chase validation, no longer seek comfort in the arms of the ordinary. The more you rise, the more you outgrow what was never meant for you. People may not understand this transformation. They may resist it, fear it, or even turn against you. But this is the price of ascension. The phoenix does not seek permission to rise from the ashes, it simply does. And so must you. The fire that once threatened to consume you has now become your power. You have been stripped of illusions, burned by trials, and tested by forces that sought to break you. Yet here you stand, no longer bound by what once held you captive. Your suffering was not in vain. It was the refining fire that shaped your spirit into something unbreakable. This is the rebirth of the chosen ones, not through ease, but through endurance. Every past version of you that was filled with doubt, fear, or uncertainty has been shed, making room for the warrior you were, always destined to be. This world does not teach strength through comfort, it forges it through resistance. And now, with every scar as proof of your journey, you rise with a new fire in your soul, unshaken and unstoppable. You will notice how the world reacts differently to you now. Some will admire your strength, drawn to the radiance of your awakened soul. Others will fear it, unsettled by the power they cannot control. Do not shrink for those who are not ready for your light. Do not soften your fire to make others comfortable in their own illusions. You are not meant to be understood by everyone. You are meant to lead. Your transformation is a beacon for those still trapped in their own darkness, proof that one can walk through fire and emerge reborn. The world may try to test you again, but let them. The chosen ones do not just survive, they transcend. And from this moment forward, you are no longer just surviving, you are soaring. Chosen ones do not break, they evolve. The hardships, the betrayals, the isolation, the nights of endless questioning, these are not signs of failure, they are signs of refinement. You are not meant for an easy life because you are not here for ordinary things. You are here to build, to awaken, to shift the very foundations of existence. The world needs you, but it will not always want you. It will try to dim your light, convince you that you are too much, too intense, too different. But the lion does not concern itself with the opinions of sheep. You are built for this. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. And when the time comes, you will lead, not by force, but by the undeniable power of your existence. You see, true strength is not found in the absence of struggle. It is forged within it. Every wound you have endured, every betrayal you have survived, every loss that tried to break you was, in reality, an initiation into the depths of your own power. The chosen do not crumble under pressure, they transform it. The very energy meant to destroy you is what fuels your ascension. You have already walked through fire and come out standing. You have already faced darkness and refused to surrender. This is your proof. Proof that no weapon formed against you can prosper. Proof that your soul is not fragile. It is eternal, unshaken, divinely guided. So when doubt whispers in your ear, when exhaustion tempts you to stop, remember this: you have come too far to turn back now. Your journey is not over. It is only beginning. And when the world underestimates you, when it questions your strength, let your presence be the answer. Let your resilience speak louder than their doubt. You are not like the rest. There is something in you that cannot be silenced, cannot be tamed, cannot be broken. This is why you are here. This is why you must keep going. Because the chosen ones are not meant to seek comfort. They are meant to create change. And change is never easy. It shakes, it disrupts, it breaks before it rebuilds. But you were designed for this very moment. Stand tall, walk forward, do not shrink in the presence of your destiny. The battle is already won. You need only to claim your victory. So what now? Will you continue to doubt yourself? Will you let the weight of your calling make you retreat? Or will you embrace it? The chosen ones who fulfill their destiny are not those who never struggle, but those who never surrender. Your mission is greater than your pain, your vision stronger than your fears. Step into your divine power, own your voice, trust your intuition. You are here for a reason. You are a bridge between worlds, a carrier of light, a warrior of truth. When the storms come, let them. When the tears fall, let them. But never stay down. You are meant to rise again and again. Until your purpose is fulfilled, do not wait for permission to be who you were created to be. The world will not always recognize your light, but that does not mean you should dim it. You were never meant to blend in with the crowd. You were meant to stand apart. The moment you fully embrace your divine role, you will feel it. The shift, the alignment, the undeniable knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The fears that once held you back will crumble beneath the weight of your awakening. The doubts that whispered in your mind will be silenced by the roar of your soul's purpose. Step boldly into your power, for your gifts were not given to you by accident. They are sacred and they are needed. The world may not understand you, but it will feel your presence. And now, it is time to walk with unwavering faith. Time to trust that every battle, every hardship, every tear was never meant to break you. It was meant to prepare you. The chosen do not shrink in the face of adversity. They rise again and again until their very existence becomes the revolution. You are not just someone with a purpose, you are the purpose. You are here to shift the frequencies of this world, to awaken those still trapped in illusion, to remind humanity of the power that lies within. So take up your mantle, warrior, speak your truth, live your calling. The time for hesitation is over, the time for action is now. Stand tall, move forward and never look back. The universe is watching, waiting, and ready to walk with you. Now rise. This is your awakening. You did not find this message by chance. You were led here. The universe, God, the divine, it is all calling you to step into your power. The time for doubt is over. The time for fear is done. The world is shifting, and the chosen ones are rising. Will you be one of them? Will you walk the path you were meant to? Will you embrace the trials, the tears, the transformation? If so, claim your truth. Stand in your purpose and continue your journey with unwavering faith. Because no matter how many times you fall, a chosen one always rises. Now go, be who you were destined to be. No longer can you afford to live in hesitation. No longer can you allow the illusions of the world to distract you from your divine mission. You were sent here with gifts, wisdom, resilience, intuition, a voice that shakes the very fabric of existence. You are here to awaken others, to shift timelines, to bring forth light where darkness has reigned for too long. Do not let your past pains define you. Do not let fear silence you. Everything you have been through was meant to prepare you for this moment. The universe does not call the weak, it calls the warriors. And you were never meant to hide your power. You were meant to embody it. So take a deep breath and step forward. The road ahead will not be easy, but nothing extraordinary ever is. Trust that you are protected. Trust that every hardship has carved you into something unstoppable. Now is the time to move with purpose, to walk in faith, to radiate the undeniable truth of who you are. You are chosen, and chosen ones do not back down. They rise again and again and again. Now go and let the world feel your presence.